Okay, I found my mandala yarn. Let's give this a go. Okay, so hopefully you can see it. It is, it's got the colored yarn. I hope my stitches are easy to see with that. So in this, I wrote these down. So you're going to have your chain 4 join with slip stitch to form a ring. Okay, so that does sound kind of confusing because you're starting with kind of a ring here. So, but I'll show you how that works. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it tells you to join that with a slip stitch. So we're going to go on that first ring or the first stitch and join it with the slip stitch. Okay, now chain 4, which counts as a double crochet, chain 1 here and throughout the pattern. So we're going to start, we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next step is puff into the ring and chain 2. To do that puff stitch, okay, I'm going to get my yarn here. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull up your loop. Okay, so now you've got 3 on your hook. 3 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, go through your chain or your ring, pull up a loop. Now you should have 5 stitches or 5 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over through your ring, pull up a loop. Now you should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in this one, you're supposed to do 9. You'll have 9 on your hook. So we're going to do that again. So now we've got 9. You yarn over, pull through all of those bitches, and then do a single crochet to finish that stitch. Then it tells us to chain 2. Okay, next step is to puff into the ring and chain 1. So we're going to, again, we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, so 3, yarn over is 4, yarn over makes that 5, so now we've got 5 loops. Yarn over through the ring, pull up a stitch. Okay, so now we got that. And then yarn over, pull up a loop, and we should have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yarn over, pull through all of them, finish with this single crochet. Okay, and then it tells us to chain 1 after that one. Now we're double crocheting into this ring. So again, here's our ring, middle of our ring. Okay, da-da, da-da, double crochet. Chain 4 and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your work. Okay, now row 2 tells us to puff and chain 1 into the beginning chain space. So if you kind of pull it apart here, so you've got your puff here. There's this chain right here, chain space here. We're gonna crochet into that chain 1 space. So we're gonna make another puff. So we've got 3, 4, 5 loops, 6, 7, 8, 9 loops for our puff. Gonna pull them all together, single crochet to finish it. And that's our puff. Okay, and then chain 1, it said. Okay. The next step of that is puff, chain 2, puff, chain 1 into the chain 2 space. So this is our bigger space. And this is where we've got 2 chains. So you're not going to chain into the puff stitch or anything. You're going to be chaining into, or you're going to be doing all your puff stitches into these chain spaces that we've made. So this is going to go through this just like we did for the ring. Okay. So you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for your puff. So you should have 9 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're going to finish that puff stitch off by pulling through all of these loops. There we go. And finish it with a chain 1. Okay. Now we need to do the chain 2, and we're going to do another puff right into this same space. Chain 2, because this is going to be our middle. This is where we're going to add an increase. So basically you're increasing your puff stitch here. So let's make another puff, and that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 loops on your hook. You can kind of pull them up a little bit so they're not so tight. Okay, yarn over, do a single crochet, and then it's telling us to do the chain 1. Okay, chain 1. So we finished that whole thing. Now we're going to do puff, chain 1, double crochet into the last chain space. This is our last chain space here. So we're going to puff. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're going to finish it with a single crochet. Chain 1. And double crochet into the last chain space. So yarn over into this last space here, double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn your work so you can go on your next row. So your increases, you're just going to keep doing this same pattern. Your increases will come in this middle one here, so it'll start to have kind of a triangle shape. Okay, so row 3, puff, chain 1 into beginning chain space. Okay, this is your chain space right here, this hole. So you're going to puff into here. 4, 5, 7, 9. Okay. Pull through all of them. Chain 1. Okay. Puff chain 1 into the next space. So this is a chain 1 space. It's a smaller space. This is our chain 1 space right there. So we're going to puff into that. 4, 5, 7, and 9. We're going to make 9 loops on our hook. Pull them through. Finish that off and do a chain 1. puff chain 2, puff chain 1. Okay, that's going to go in this space because this is our chain 2. It's a bigger hole here. So puff 3, 7. Don't be afraid to pull these up and make them a little bit looser so you can pull through easily. Okay, chain 1. Then we're going to do another puff into this because I've got 2 chains to work into. So I'm going to do another stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then I'm going to pull it through all of these loops, finish it, chain 1. Did I chain 2 here? Yes, I did. I chained 1. Puff, chain 2. Okay, we did that. Puff, chain 2. We did that. All right, so puff, chain 1 into the next chain space. So this is our chain 2 space in the middle. This is our chain 2. I hope you can see that. So we're going to do another puff over here in this one. 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. Okay, pull through all of them, and then chain 1. Puff chain 1, double crochet into the next chain space. So there's here we've got the 4 and we've got chain 1 basically. So this is going to be your 3 and chain 1 basically. So into our last stitch over here, this space, we're going to puff chain 1, double crochet. So we're going to puff 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, puff it, hold it, double crochet. Actually, you need to. Sorry. That was the finishing chain. We have to chain, so we'll have a chain to crochet into, and then we can double crochet. Forgot to chain. Okay. Now see how that's kind of making it sort of that triangle shape. Okay. Chain 4, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to turn it and we're going to start working the other side. The same thing. It's going to puff chain 1 into the beginning chain. So I'll just kind of do this a little bit quicker. 7, 9. Okay. Get through that last stitch there. Finish it off. Do a chain. Okay. Puff chain 1 into each chain space until you reach the chain 2 space. So we're going to puff here, chain 1, puff here, chain 1. This is my chain 2 space. So you're going to puff, chain 2, puff into this whole stitch so that we get that increase. 4, 5, 7, 9. Okay. And chain 1. This is a chain 1 space, so we're going to do 1 puff here. Okay, 4, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, 9. There. Finish that with a chain or a single crochet, chain 1. This is our middle space where our increase is at. So then you'll do 2 puff stitches in here essentially. Okay, so 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. 1, 2 chains. So we need more space because this is where our increase is going to be at. We're going to put another puff right here because this is where our increase is. So 3, 5, 7, 9 loops. Pull through. Try it again. 3, 5, 7, 9. Pull through, single crochet, chain 1. Then do another one here. 3, 5, 7, 9. So this is going to be our other puff. Finish it off with a single crochet, chain 1. Okay, 3, 5, 7, 9. Single crochet to finish it, chain 1. This is going to be our last space here. So it goes 3, 5, 7, 9 loops. Okay. Finish it with your single crochet. Now we're going to do a double crochet